Yo, what's going on, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen of the world. So, I want to make this video before things actually change in my life. I'm saying this as I predict, because things have to change in my life either way. I don't know how things are gonna go, but I know I'm not gonna stay the same. I'm not gonna stay stagnant for the rest of my life. Life will keep moving. So, right now I just finished making some ads, landing page, everything, alhamdulillah. But I just want to make something very clear um regarding just life. So this is basically like a life type of video, and it's essentially for me as well, just for me to look back and remember some things that are more important than others. And yeah, so throughout this journey, bro, first off, I'm just grateful that I get to play this game. I know most people are not able to play this game. And bro, the most important thing in this world, because to be honest, for the first past 2 3 weeks, I've been thinking more scientifically, trying to understand what other people think. I've been listening to Joe Rogan and his podcast, um basically picking the minds of people, understanding why exactly they think why they think. And most of the people, if you've been listening to Joe Rogan or any of these podcasters or these rich guys, most of them don't believe in God, or they don't believe in a higher power. And bro, I understand, I understand why this is the case. I understand why people may not believe, you know and why they think of such stuff, because people like Joe Rogan, they like talking about aliens and maybe life out there, stuff like that. And bro, I don't disagree with stuff, some of the things that they say. I kind of understand, I kind of align myself. And me going into marketing, I've understood that influence is a big thing, because there were people here before me and they had the same beliefs, and they kind of put it on me, and I kind of became one with it. So to say I was influenced, and me looking back at everything, like if you look around you, I'm not gonna point out what's around you that you need to look up, but if you look around you, the things that you're doing now is basically based on influence. There are people who made the rules, that you're following. Some of them don't follow the rules, but you're still following them just because they've been followed by people before you and people before them. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. If you don't, then try and read a book called Influence by Robert Cialdini. It's very informative. But yeah, so I've been thinking in that way, influence and all that. But one thing I still can't explain to myself is Iman. And some of you guys may may understand it as faith or your soul or something, but science can't fix that. Science can't give you um it can't give you faith. It can't give you, I don't know how to explain it, boys, but there's a feeling that you have. And for me, it's more of a physical feeling, which is weird. Oh man, it's more of a physical feeling, because I know when I've done good, I feel something. I think every human feels that. Try and give something, try and give someone something, you feel some type of happiness. you know Try and be bad to someone, try and be stingy to them, knowingly you will feel bad for that. There is that feeling. You know what's good and you know what's bad. You understand? So that's exactly what you can't replicate with science. And I'll tell you that right now. Every human being, regardless of what community you come from, what language you speak, if you do wrong, you feel it and you understand that feeling that you've done something bad. You understand? And if you do something good, you know it. That's exactly what I'm trying to get at. Trying to like let you know. So regardless of what happens to me, I need to understand that there will be times that things go very bad. And I'm not talking about the normal type of bad. There's other types of bad that are very bad. And when those times come, and I forget that there is faith in this world, iman as I call it, and there is a higher power out there. For me, I'm Muslim, so I do believe in I believe in God. Bro, I have my own beliefs, okay? So, like, hopefully I don't forget that. I don't forget what's important. So, um, I just made this video for that. That should be the first thing, because all of this will come and go. I'll become an old man someday. I won't be able to sit on my laptop. Some other person will be. So the whole point of me coming or doing this is purposely for the purpose of being great. And when my time comes, it comes. So I might as well make use of it. Be good on this earth, do good. I was going to say something more on this topic, but it kind of evaporated. I don't know if I can still stick them together, but I'm not gonna keep going. Future me and anybody listening, always remember, it doesn't matter which game you're playing, whether it's this game or you are into other thing, maybe trading, or your 9 to 5 job or whatever it is. Always remember, always try and put that good side first. Okay, like, I hope you understand, good or bad. Try and put that good side first. If you can, try and get closer to God, because personally, I believe in God. You know, everybody else has their beliefs, but try and find God. Try and find an answer. Try and find why you're here. What's your purpose? Try and read the different books out there that explain this, because the worst thing that can happen is you not knowing. That's how people take advantage of others. Lack of knowledge, fear of the unknown. If you look at the great kings out there, they used to say that they were gods. you know Pharaoh and all those guys. That's how they got people under control. People are fearful. They didn't know, because they generally did not know. um they didn't know anything. They weren't familiar with a higher power out there. That's why when they you know I don't wanna continue the story, but you know what happened next. When the people of the land, the one that were, you understand, when they basically, bro, influence is a big thing. All right, when somebody has authority over you because of knowledge, it gets messy real quick. The human being has its good side, but it also has its bad side. Some people, even though something is bad, they take comfort in that, they take goodness in that, and they feed themselves with that. It's more of like a short-term pleasure, but it works for them. But yeah, anyway, if you've watched this far, thank you for listening to me. Future me, I hope everything worked out, inshallah. Cheers.